Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. Of dungeons and douchebags. Long ago, the land of Irion was governed by many majestic empires. The humans of the plains, the elves of the forest, the Oreads of the mountains, the Merrow of the oceans, and the kobolds and Okiti taking what was left. But, as is so common amongst all with darkness in their hearts, those who had power would not be satisfied until they had more. War broke out, alliances being made and broken in a second, as the once civilized races slew each other in droves in vain attempts to get one more seat of power. The kobolds, on the brink of annihilation, sought out a new draconic god who would protect them. Instead, they found Jogotha. A powerful and terrible dragon, Jogotha cared not for the suffering of those around him. Taking advantage of the warring continent, Jogotha razed Irion to the ground, seeking to carve a mighty empire in his name. A last desperate alliance stood firm against Jogotha, and after a terrible battle, the dragon was finally slain. With Irion torn apart, and no one in any shape to continue the war, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. Now, many years later, Irion has started to rebuild, and the age of clockwork has begun. And our unlikely heroes, gathered first to celebrate a harvest festival, may soon find themselves at the center of another war. Trevlon, the halfling bard.
I don't need sleep. All I need is a good case to follow.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifane, the half-elf rogue.
I will find them. I will save them. Actions speak louder than words, boy.
Thavagat, the Goliath barbarian.
I am man of simple tastes. Friends. Drink. Cute little bunnies.
And Momo, the Arakakra cleric.
If we have to fight, we will fight together.
From humble beginnings, these brave adventurers may soon find themselves the key to saving the fallen empires. Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. Our heroes were escorted to Trapfest, a festival and arena for the worship of Kurtulmak, in which hapless adventurers were pitted against several traps, all of which were solvable but all of which were lethal, in a test of the trapmaker's skill and to prove how foolish adventurers were. Given that our heroes were going into Trapfest with none of their gear, the odds of their survival were very bleak indeed. The first of the traps our heroes had to outmaneuver was a deadly menagerie of creatures, including a giant four-armed gorilla, a floating tusked electric giant jellyfish, and several mosquito-like bat creatures. However, with the materials they found around the arena, our heroes found ways to use the powers of many of these creatures to their advantage, opening the way out of the arena and on to the second trap, a deadly slide down a chute, pursued by a gelatinous cube, and ending with a perilous leap over a yawning chasm. Yet despite several close encounters and near falls over the side of the chute, our heroes made it safely to the other side, with a cheering crowd of kobolds behind them. But there was one more, even deadlier, trap that lay ahead of them. What is the nature of this trap? What will happen to our heroes even if they survive? And holy shit, is this really the quickest last time on video we've had in a while? Find out on tonight's episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. As always, I am your host, Alex, and with me we have my lovely cast of players. We have Jojo. We have Scott. We have Atlas. And we have Walrus.
Excellent.
Oh god! YouTube videos!
Fine. The joke worked too well, oh god.
The joke is too powerful successful with achieving sentience.
Across the stream!
Oh god.
Okay.
That was excellent.
Phil
Yes.
will not be here today because my boy got himself a job. I'm so proud of him getting that sweet, sweet dough.
Cash money.
So,
This bread.
when last we left off, we were going into the third chap of Trap Fest. But before we do, apparently everyone does this before their streams, but I haven't, so welcome to Camp Streamix. You might know that we stream a whole lot of different things on different days. Tuesdays is my particular day, and the main streamers are competing to see who can get the most money. We measure them through bits, donations we also count, but they're harder to track because I'm not paying attention to those quite as much. And if you donate enough bits, which is 20 bits not 20 bits, 2,000 bits, 1 bit is 1 cent total, then we get to draw from something called the Deck of Magic Things. Our players love it and hate it at the same time. It's great.
Whoa.
Alright, so with that out of the way, let us go into Trap Fest. Dun dun dun.
Ba ba ba
Ba-dum-bum.
ba ba.
Alright. You find yourself in a cavern with a helpfully labeled entrance off to the side.
Here it is.
Nice.
Well, now I can leave.
No, you fool, that's the entrance, not the exit.
The rules of the road don't apply to me.
Alright. You walk into another very large cavern. The lighting here is dimmer than the lights before. The mood seems a bit more somber, like before, where it was brightly lit so everyone could have a really good look. Here, it's still lit, it's just kind of like fading firelight rather than turn on every light everywhere. And as usual, we have this song of the kobolds playing.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, you know what? Because of the mood, I'm going to turn it off so that Offneats can deliver his speech somewhat dramatically, rather than have da-da-da-da in the background.
Excellent.
You look up towards more of the audience boxes carved into the cavern walls. Offneats is in one of them. He stands up to deliver a speech, this one more reverential than before. In the first challenge, you were clever. In the second challenge, you were quick. We kobolds! We must always be both! In this challenge, you act like our god Kurtulmak, and maybe you'll live! Offneats clears his throat. In the early times, Dragonfire hatched Kurtulmak the Cunning, the first kobold. It was a dangerous world, and enemies attacked right away. He killed many with traps, but more came. He had to escape. He looked up. Offneat sits down, drums begin to beat, and the final challenge of Trap Fest has begun.
I look up.
You look up. Directly to your right is a looks like a kind of cliffside carved out of the cavern wall, about 30 feet up, with some kind of figure on it. Very large, but you cannot see it from here.
Is there anything moving or anything sentient?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Can I also do this?
Sure.
E. Okay.
Cool.
Ha!
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
All right.
You.
Malifane, you look up, casting brief glances down, and from what you see when you look down directly in front of you, there is the form of a large dragon carved into the far wall of the arena, the little bar thing. And next to it is a large mound of dirt in front of that carving. Next to that, a jumbled pile of scrap metal. Scattered all around the space, there are very tall stacks of crates. Momo, you look around, casting more of a glance at the dirt pile. There look to be a couple of small moving creatures glowing with some kind of light moving in the pile. It's mostly muffled by the dirt, but it catches your eye. And because you're looking up, you also see movement from up above. From above, 6 kobolds are lowered by rope to the arena floor, blue sashes tied over their eyes. As they reach the ground, they take off blindfolds, mutter something to each other, and dash off into 3 pairs, melting into the shadows. Congratulations, you aren't alone. Welcome to Trapfest.
Ah, fuck.
Well, the good news is we won't be out of character speaking. Good news is at least we won't be ambushed because we know where they are.
Okay, so how do you think we should do this then? Want to move in pairs, in threes? Well, they can't really do threes or pairs actually. How do you want to do this?
Okay. Did I see which direction the different groups of kobolds went, or did
They scattered.
just go off? Oh, they scattered, okay. Fuck. Okay. I want to go look in the dirt pile first to see what was in there.
Cool, yeah, go for it.
I'm going to walk. I'm just going to guard him. Yeah.
And as they're doing that, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word at level 3 because I'm scared.
Alright.
Thank you. Hell
It'll
yeah.
give everybody a little bit more of a boost.
Alright.
Thank you.
Cool, everyone heals 4 hit points as Trevlon mutters some arcane words in between muttering that he's scared. Make an investigation check on the dirt pile.
Okie doke.
I will offer you advantage.
Thank you.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Hidden within the dirt, you see a couple of roundish objects that as you lean in to look closer, you see are eggs, like foot-long eggs, about 6 in total, made of some kind of ceramic. And also, as you lean towards the dirt pile, the glowing figures in the dirt crawl out, and they snap at you.
Oh,
Combat without. Well, some of us don't have weapons.
none of us have
I
weapons.
still have the mallet,
You do? Oh
That-
shit!
and I'm proficient with all weapons.
That's a mallet for ringing a gong.
It's not really gonna do
Be
much.
improvised.
I guess technically, maybe.
Put rocks
Improvised
on it.
weapons are a thing.
You'd be
Alright.
surprised.
Nice.
Dang.
Okay.
I'll roll for Fav.
Thank you. Okay.
How
And-
big exactly are these fire beetles?
Yeah.
Let me double check their size.
Wait!
They're around the size of you, Momo.
Yay!
Yay!
Me! Okay. Excellent. Good
Cool.
to know. Hooray.
Alright, so Thavagath is going first, and then Malifane. We'll see where the kobolds roll, because they're also in here, haha.
Uh-huh.
Righto. Thav will firstly look at these horrifying creatures and go, "Do not like, must smash," and get into a bit of a rage.
Cool.
So that he does. And let me just put that there. Yep, there you go. And is going to do some primal savagery on one of these guys' asses. So he gets over here and wants to kick this guy in the teeth. This one over here.
Cool. Make an attack roll.
Hoo-yah. Ugh.
Oof.
Not the best.
Yeah, not the best. Thavagath leans down to try and swipe at the beetle, but it skitters to the side and kind of snaps at him as he tries.
Damn.
Dang.
Alright. After that, it is Malifane's turn.
Okay, so Malifane is going to walk towards this one here and attack it with the mallet. And I believe improvised weapons are 1d4, right?
Yeah, let's call him 1d4.
So first 1d20 to roll.
Mm-hmm. That is a hit.
Alright, so would this count as... I guess this would count as a melee weapon.
That is a melee weapon, yes.
Alright, give me a second to add the modifier of -1. Okay, here we go. Oh. Well, that could have gone better.
Alright. Casting your mighty gong-winged mallet into the air, you bring it down onto the fire beetle. Dunk! But...
Oh, wait, no, hang on. I have sneak attack.
I was going to say you have sneak attack.
You bonk it and kick it upside.
How do I... What do I do?
Just roll 3d6.
3d6, okay.
Do it, man.
Alright.
Ooh.
Okay,
And that's it. Looks around wondering, what was that? You kick the fire beetle aside and it is dead.
Nice.
Yum yum.
Nice.
And then, for my bonus action, I really don't want to see Momo die over there, so I'm gonna provide Master of Tactics.
Alright.
Thank you.
Always nice.
I am going. So I checked the spells that I couldn't do, and it did not say that I could not cast Toll the Dead. Am I allowed to do that?
If it does not have a material component, you can cast any of your spells, so I think Toll the Dead does not.
Sweet, so I can do it?
Yes.
Cool.
Alright. Let's see if the fire beetle is wise enough to avoid Toll the Dead.
Woof.
Definitely not. A mysterious sound rings out, and the fire beetle just keels over and dies immediately.
Alex, humor me.
Yes?
These things don't have very many hit points, do they?
They do not.
Oh.
Noted.
However, they see their buddies getting the absolute crap beaten out of them by a bird and an elf. So they go to flank Momo. And they're gonna try and bite him.
No.
Yes, actually.
Ah, dang it.
So, first one hits for 4 slashing damage as it bites you.
Oh.
Second one hits for 1 slashing damage as it bites you. They're so mighty and terrifying.
Oh, no.
Fear them.
Alright, Corellian.
Oh, that was me.
I mean, I suppose I will go forward and try to get one of these off of Momo. And I guess I'll use the pole that I have from the previous trial. So improvised weapon, correct?
Improvised weapon.
I love technically having weapons.
That is a 13 or a 9. Sorry.
Cool. 13 will hit.
Cool. So that's 4 damage because I have a +3.
Alright.
Oh, and I can make another attack as well.
Yeah. You poke at the fire beetle and jam the pole right through it. It goes and keels over.
Ugh.
Cool. Before I make the rest of my attack, I'm going to dart forward and try and get this one as well.
Great.
So 15.
That's also a hit. Do you even need to roll for damage? Because we've already established your lowest roll just demolishes these fire beetles as you go ham with your pole, just whacking them to death.
Excellent. Good.
Just.
Wait a minute. Well, no, keep going. I'm gonna look something up.
Cool. Treblon, the fire beetles are dead. What are you gonna do?
Firstly, applaud my companions for their valiant efforts. I'm going to... what am I going to do? I'm going to cast a spell as a bonus action. That specifically is going to be regular healing word, and I'm going to cast that at level 3 for Momo. There you go.
Nice. So 12 hit points total as you heal up Momo.
I think that's all my level 3 spells done, which is okay, because I can only really do healing spells, and
Yay.
I used all of them. Trevlon, what is this thing over here, if I may ask, Alex?
That weighted companion cube.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That is... let me actually double check the labels on this map, because that's either going to be a pile of scrap metal... Nope, that's a pile of crates is what it is.
Trevlon would like to stand in front of the pile of crates and investigate what the hell they're doing there.
Cool.
Investigate, roll. I'm gonna press the investigation button. Yeah.
Alright. So, you take a look around, and from what you can tell, there are 3 of these stacks of crates throughout the arena, each about 20 feet tall, made up in a pyramid. 4 on the bottom layer, 3 on the next, 2 above those, and 1 on the top. And you look through them. They're very heavy and appear to be just filled with weights. You could try to climb up them, or you could try to topple them, and those appear to be the uses of these crates.
I look to everybody and I say, what do you think? Do you think that these things are holding anything down of importance?
Carlian spares a glance, kind of does a little shrug, and then continues scanning the rest of the arena they can see, because, I don't know, we're just under attack. There are random kobolds. I'm a little preoccupied.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Cool. Currently, what you can see is the cliff that looks... It looks like you could climb it and get to the top, see what's up there. The dirt pile, it's got the eggs in it, and the dragon statue on your left.
Can I see what kind of eggs these are?
Absolutely, but first you're gonna be a little bit preoccupied, because one kobold darts out from behind a rock and rams against a pile of crates.
Oh, you dick.
Trevlon, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'd like to roll this with my inspiration.
Great.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was really... Let's see if that worked.
No.
Alright, that is enough to step out of the way and not get pinned under crates, but some kind of dunk you on the head.
Ow.
Could be worse.
I agree. Getting pinned would suck.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage. And that pile of crates is now a very scattered pile of crates. As the kobold, sorry, I grabbed Trevlon and not the kobold, dashes back behind a rock.
I see.
Trevor sort of looks at the kobold a bit incredulous and goes, really? What the... Dick. Right, fine, I guess.
Well,
and you hear some clattering from more kobolds across the arena.
Apparently press F for pile of crates.
F compares back to the pile of crates. Alright. You look at the eggs, since it's free action to just pick them up, Momo. They are made of some kind of ceramic, and they feel very cold to the touch.
How many did you say there were? 6?
6, yes.
I want to break one open.
Cool.
Trevon sort of looks at Momo before he does that and says, I think we might want to try heating them up, actually.
Alright. Thavagat, it's your turn.
Thavagat, noticing the pile of kobolds that just sort of darted behind the rocks, would also like to dart behind some rocks. In fact, he would like to dart behind these ones here to sort of get a sort of position where he can see a little bit further.
You played Thavagat too well.
Nice.
Is there like a rock or something that he can just try and yeet at them?
There are probably plenty. Make a dexterity check to yeet.
Okay, this is not his strong suit, but here we go.
Just
Okay.
Ooh.
I am going to say, instead of doing damage, it, stuns one of them as he tries to shake off being beamed by a rock to the head.
Damn.
So he cannot move on his next turn.
Get fucked. Stupid.
Cool. Alright. Malifane!
Ooh, I am not entirely sure what to do with this one, but you know what? Just in case, I'm going to just sort of get in the way of the kobolds just to body block any potential damage for the other squishies, because I am worried about this, and I'm at full health, so just gonna take some steps forward, knowing that they're behind that rock.
Great. Excellent. Momo.
Ah. Let's see if...
Momo, what are you going to do?
I'm trying to see if I have any spells that can warm up the eggs. I don't think I do. So, I'll put the egg back, and I will fly over here, and I'll try...
No, you can't.
Huh?
Your wings are bound.
Dang it! So, I walk over here, and I think that's just all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait on my attack.
Okay. The fire beetles are dead, but they're giving off a fresh lemony scent.
Oh.
Corellian.
Fresh lemony scent. I'm gonna call out to Treblon and say, well, you think you should warm him up. Can you prestidigitate at least, still?
Treblon realizes that they didn't steal his vest and gives 2 thumbs up.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, perfect!
Good call. I'm gonna investigate the dragon sculpture that's sort of on the wall to the west of me.
Alright. Cool. It is a 15-foot long statue of a dragon carved directly into the cavern wall below the main spectator box. Make an investigation check. Great. You look at it, and it looks like the head is a separate piece, articulated and capable of turning to face the arena. There is a small wooden console next to the dragon's tail, with 2 levers on it and a pedal.
Crowley just smiles.
Oh no.
Oh.
This'll be fun, and if I still have movement left, I'm going to go over to said con. And we might see if I might have some fun later.
Great.
I'm very excited.
I'm curious.
All right. Trevlon.
Trevlon, remind me where the statue is again.
Right by
Trevlon
Corellian.
can go Cool. Trevlon heads towards the statue where the eggs are, and grabs one and casts prestidigitation to heat it up a little bit and see what happens.
All right.
He tries to heat it quite hot.
Cool.
For reference.
Woo!
All right. You make the egg very hot, like almost painfully hot to the touch, but it glows with the heat and doesn't do anything. You get the sense you're going to need a bigger source of fire in order to break that egg.
Yeah. At this, Treblon looks to Corellian and says, "Yeah, my magic isn't going to do anything to this. What are you?
Fire beetles.
I see. What exactly are you doing over there, though? It looks like you're planning something."
Could probably. Well, we'll see.
All right. And as you talk, you hear this loud clank, and Offneat says, "And now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you've all been excited for this. Here's your chance to participate with the rock cannon!" And the audience goes wild. You look up, and this large metal tube in one of the audience boxes slowly rotates down into the arena, pointing at Malifane. And the kobold spectator gets on, pulls a lever, and with a thump, a round stone shoots out of the tube directly at him.
You sure this isn't just a cannon? This sounds like a cannon.
All right. Wham! It's an automatic hit because you're not in cover. You take 2 bludgeoning damage, Malifane, and you see a very familiar-looking round rock just ram into your chest, and you think, wait a minute, didn't I put one of these down a tube?
Oh, God damn it! I knew there was a catch to it!
I see.
Alright, the rock cannon can act twice per round. That was one of them.
Yay!
Yay. Alright. Meanwhile, you hear some more clank, 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 clanking over to the northeast of Thavagath as kobolds continue working on something there. This other kobold is stunned and trying to shake it off. His buddy leans over around the wall.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what that...
Plays something on his smartphone.
He's just jamming to some Cosmo Sheldrake.
Yeah. Pulls out a javelin and hurls it at Malifane. That is a hit for 5 piercing damage.
You fucking
I'm
dicks
gonna-
get weapons, we don't. This is not fair. I'm gonna smack you.
Undodge that uncannily. That's a word, right? Fuck it,
Yeah,
I don't care.
uncannily dodge it.
2 damage for that.
Great.
So, 3. So it's how much would that be? Shit. Did they try and hit both of us? You Taran now.
No, the other one was stunned and just got over that.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Cool. It is now Thavagath's turn.
Stav, go take his shit!
Yes. Which one was the one that threw the javelin?
Lefty.
Lefty. Thav, in his rage, wants to try and just topple this guy over in order to steal his shit.
Great. Make an athletics check.
Come on, Thav. Give me that good shit. Athletics. Yark.
Great.
Nice!
You knock this guy prone with a mighty shoulder ram.
Okay, cool. That would presumably be that Thav's action then.
Yes.
Remind me what the status prone does?
Basically... Hold on, let me look up prone. I know you need half your movement to stand up, but melee attacks against you get advantage.
Attack roll against the creature has advantage. Ooh.
And range attacks get disadvantage.
Because you're
And
trying to hit
apparently attack rolls
a guy flat on the ground.
Apparently attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet.
That is what I said.
Nice.
Oh, my bad.
Cool. Alright. And then Malifane, your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how much an unarmed strike is, because if I do more damage with that, then that'll probably...
Rules-wise, it's 1... I say it's 1d4 because that's more fun for me.
Is that a flat 1d4, or is it...
Plus strength.
So I'd be doing the exact same amount. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go up to this guy and kick him while he's down, in that case.
Cool!
So, roll attack with advantage, I guess, so 2d... No, just roll 2 20s, I guess.
2 20s.
And...
Unfortunately, neither of those hit. He is a small target and is just like rolling side to side, trying to get purchased as you go, and try and kick him.
As Malifane is trying to kick this guy, Thav looks to Malifane and then looks to the rest of the kobolds, who you can see are next to another pile of crates, and has a sort of looks at Mal and goes, "It's contest. They win, we die. We should not let that happen."
Mal uses the rest of his movement to just sort of, I guess, just... Actually, what else is around the general area at this point? Is there anything around here? Or?
You look over towards where the second group of kobolds are, and that is a large pile of rope, rods, springs, and hooks. That is the aforementioned pile of scrap metal, and a pile of crates next to the kobolds.
I'm just going to disengage then.
Cool.
Just try and get a little bit further ahead.
All right, cool. And then Momo, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to run over here and... Okay. Is Inflict Wounds a touch spell, or a touch cantrip, I mean, or can I do it from the range?
It's a touch spell. It's not a cantrip.
I think it requires a weapon attack too.
Hmm?
I think it requires a weapon attack as well.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
That
puts
I
my
can double check.
water. Oh, sweet.
Okay, inflict wounds. Make a melee spell attack. No, it doesn't.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
Can you make it over there?
Can I?
How much is your movement speed?
Your movement speed is
About-
25, so that's 5
Yeah.
squares.
So I think I was like over here to begin with, so I think that's out of my range.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically you could get there to the pile of scrap, but that's about it.
Yeah. Can I use a bonus action to get up a little further?
You can use an
Can I suggest
action.
not?
Yeah, that would be a dash, and then you would not be able to fight back if they try and
You're
kick your
right.
ass.
Then I will save that for my next turn then.
You're done yet.
Yeah. Strategic.
All right. Cool. Corellian.
Krellin's going to look at the pedals and contraptions and the console. Look at Trevlon. Say, mind helping me suss out how it works, and then try to figure out how this console and dragon work.
Cool. Make an intelligence check.
Would I be able
Excellent.
might I be able to lend advantage to that as a helper?
Yes.
Sweet.
Do it.
You got this, brother. You got it. Woof.
All right. Great.
Nice.
Okay. So, the two levers, one can be pulled up and down, the other side to side. You would wager those control the dragon's orientation. The pedal causes the dragon head to shoot fire.
Fuck yes.
Krellian just smiles and just sort of. Would Trevlon be in the way where he is right now?
Yeah.
Can I shove him out of the way and still be able to try and work the mechanism?
Absolutely.
Trevlon, trust me, and Krellin just shoves him.
What the fuck? Ah! And Trevlon, yeah. Trevlon
No, the
is
fuck,
pushed.
no! Like,
This
I
way?
meant, yes.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Alright, in that case, I am going to point that mechanism at the dirt pile where the eggs are and fucking go ahead.
All right.
Ignite.
And you press down on the pedal. Make a dexterity saving throw because you're in the way.
Alright, that's totally fine. Give me a moment. 8.
8. All right. As you press down on the table, you hear a whoosh behind you as this line of fire shoots out of the dragon's mouth. You take 10 fire damage as it slams directly into the back of your head.
Oh god!
Shit.
Yeah,
This was
but
worth it.
it hits the egg and cracks it open.
Oh,
All right.
what's in it?
Let me scroll down to the description of what is in it. All right.
What's in the box? I mean, egg.
Box!
What's in the box? All right. So, inside is a black stone figurine about 6 inches long, carved into the image of a proud-looking kobold. The bottom half is carved into an angular, blocky profile. And then, as the egg opens and the figurine is discovered, you notice a bunch of the kobolds looking that way immediately, and then you hear Offneat's whistle, and you hear clank, 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 as something at the other end of the arena moves.
Oh.
Scary.
Oh.
Let me check to see who.
Oh.
let me check to see who can see all of what's going on over there.
There's Momo and Thad and Malafane who are close to things.
The other
Trevor's not.
Alright. So, Momo, you're the closest and you can see nothing over there. It's fine. It's definitely
Yay.
fine.
I'm just focusing on not that.
Everything is absolutely fine and you should pay no attention to these initiative rolls I'm making.
I see.
I see. Troll.
What are you talking about? No, there's nothing there.
What initiative rolls?
Josh, there's nothing.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there!
There's nothing there.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a whole lot of nothing. Oh god.
Okay. And then you hear another chunk, 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 boom, as a rock flies out of the rock cannon towards Momo.
Oh, yay.
Momo, you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
So these are all automatic hits?
Yes, because you are not behind cover.
I see.
And now Trevlon.
Trevlon firstly sort of looks a bit horrified at the fact that Corellian just burnt the shit out of themselves and casts Healing Word, this time at level 2 on Corellian.
Magic.
You burnt yourself in the face. No, this is a very
It's
fair
worth it. The pain is nothing.
Your pain also killing. Okay, never mind. Do you need me to stay here to help you with more eggs, or
Yes.
those noises perturbed me? Should I? What do you think?
Well, there are 3 over there. There's 2 over here. I'd really appreciate if you stayed here and helped with the eggs.
Okay. Trevlon then firstly uses his movement action to put one of the eggs in position, and secondly, would like. Is there any way that Trevlon can let's figure out what the hell's going on over on the other side with the noises?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Okay. You.
That's persuasion.
Well, I am so good at my words.
Okay.
Persuade yourself you know exactly what is going on.
I know what it is perfectly.
You listen beyond the chunk, 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 and you hear the sound of something very angrily cursing in Giant, and also zzz, 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 the occasional buzz of electricity in the air.
Fellas, don't mean to be alarming, but there are definitely nasty things on the way over here. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, no.
Noted.
Alright.
Large things. Just,
Large things!
yeah.
So, the kobold that is next to Thavagath is going to stand up. Whee! And let's see what he is going to do. Thavagath, you speak Giant, and you recognize this dialect as the dialect of a troll.
Ooh. Does Stav understand what it's saying?
A lot of curse words.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Cool. Great. The kobold that stood up is going to take out another javelin and try and shank Thavagath in the stomach with it.
Ouchie.
That's a
Please
hit
no.
for 5 piercing damage.
That is not.
Oh dear. Okay. Bang. Ow.
Bang, bang, ow.
Yeah. And then it is going to run back, taking an attack of opportunity from Thav.
Yeah, Thav is going to try and maul the shit out of this guy.
Cool.
Thav is piss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is not a hit. He is too slippery and gets out of reach too quickly.
I'm
Fuck.
concerned as to what makes a kobold slippery.
All right.
Grease.
Would this,
The
would this-
dexterity score, I mean, what?
His buddy, on the other hand, dashes over to the dirt pile. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see where he's going from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, because he dashed. So, dashes over there, grabs the egg, not the egg, the figurine, and books it. All right.
Shoot fire at him.
Burn him.
Kill him.
Burn him.
Break him.
Cool.
Do it.
All right. So, the kobolds that are by the pile of scrap, one of them pulls out what looks like a makeshift crowbar, goes up to Momo, and tries to whack Momo upside the head with it. That is a miss. Momo ducks, and you yelp as this kobold then backs off, taking an attack of opportunity.
From me?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead again.
You can't. Spells are not able to be used as attacks of opportunity.
I want to
Heck the
trip
shit out
him.
of this guy. Oh, tripping's good also.
Cool.
Just want to kick him right in the shin to make him trip, and then I want to kick him in the side.
Make an athletics check.
Yay. There you go. I trip over myself.
You do indeed. Bump! You are now face first in the pile of scrap. And his buddy is going to climb on top of the pile of crates.
No.
Oh.
Cool. Just gonna give him a little icon so you know. Whoop! He's 20 feet up.
Holy shit.
It's over! I have the high ground!
Oh god.
And
Truly is more powerful.
you don't know where the other kobolds are. Navagath!
Tavagath notices the little dick over down here, and is like, I want to stop.
Wait. If I may, I'm sorry. He's on top of crates. Is he within ramming room?
Thav could reach it. It's 40 feet, and
Yep.
Thav's got 40. Thav looks at the kobold stealing the figure and looks to Curly and he goes, "What do? Ah!"
Krellin just points off in the other direction towards the other kobold.
Oh. Thav sees. And Thav runs over towards the crates.
Great!
and
You
tries
take
to
an attack
knock
of
them over.
opportunity.
Fair.
Alright, that's a natural one, so finally you manage to get one of this guy's javelins out from under him, just snatching it out. And as you run over, the kobold leaps off the pile of crates. And lands behind Thav. He was going for Thav's back, but Thav was too fast.
It's over, Thavagath. I had the high ground.
Great. So, you are still ramming into the crates, by the way. Make an athletics check.
Fair enough. Thav does so and does this.
Cool. Yeah, that is enough to topple this mighty stack of crates over. Zoop.
Does anything happen?
No.
Perfect. So presumably knocking them over has been the action.
Yes.
Cool.
Great. Malifane.
Noticing that Thavagath is dealing with the kobolds, Mal shouts out to Momo, "Try and see what we're working with. I'm going to scout ahead and see what exactly just happened over there."
Okay.
So Mal is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, diagonal is still 5.
Yes.
Space 5. Right, 25, 35, 40. I'm dashing, by the way.
Cool.
45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
You've only got 60 because they took away the rapier that gave you that speed.
Oh, I see. 75, 70, 65, 6. You know what? No, 60.
Yeah. All right.
Dim light. I can see something, right?
Yeah, definitely. You peer through the dim light, and you see this fluttering swarm of what look to be butterflies, around the same size as butterflies. But occasionally when they flutter all about, lightning bolts fly out from their wings, like very tiny but still perceptible. And there are a lot of them, but rather than track hundreds of these butterflies, one's just going to pop out every time someone rolls a natural 1. along with these first 6.
Every time someone rolls a natural 1, wow. I am not going to bother trying to roll to see what that is, because every time I've tried identifying what a creature is during Trapfest, I've rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
So instead, I'm just going to take the bonus action to hide.
Great.
So that's a stealth check, right?
Yes.
Okie doke. Stealth. There we go. Jesus Christ!
There is no safety.
I swear! What the hell?
You make a point of hiding behind the crates, right next to one of the butterflies. And thinking of that butterfly, it's going to fly at you and attempt to hit you with the proboscis. Natural fucking 20!
Jesus Christ.
These angry fucking flies.
There is a... What does Mal have with insectoids?
Yeah, they do not like him. I've noticed this too.
All
It's
right,
because of his radiant smile. They're attracted to the light.
so that's 6
Aw.
bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I roll at least for uncanny dodge against that 6?
Yeah, I don't think you uncanny dodge this turn, so you dodge it for 3.
Alright, detect Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Just swear to fuck if I roll a natural 1.
That's not a natural 1, but electricity does flow through you, and you take 18 electric damage, lightning damage.
Holy shit!
It rolled a natural 20, it gets max damage.
You're right, but damn. Just
Jesus.
slap it and it'll die.
I'm gonna feel that more.
Just go like, dead.
That.
And more of these lightning butterflies fly out across the arena, looking rather angry at everything.
What did we do?
And
Note to
then,
self, never try to investigate anything ever again.
exactly.
In other words, never play rogue.
Okay, roll.
And then you hear boom, 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 as the massive steps of a troll fill the arena, and it slowly lumbers in, looking very
Holy-
displeased. It's constantly being buzzed and attacked by these lightning butterflies, and it's swatting at them, but it looks hella pissed at just about everything. And then to make matters worse, chuk 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 chuk, boom! Another rock sails out of the rock cannon at Thavagath.
Oh no.
3 bludgeoning damage. Momo!
Can I get up now?
Yes, that's half your movement, but you can get up.
Ah, why are you so mean to me? I want to look through the pile of scrap and see what I can make out of it. I want to make a weapon.
Make a survival check.
Weapon.
Yay!
Okay. I'm going to say with a 20, you have the speed to make 2 things, one of which can be like an improvised weapon, a crowbar like that, like the kobold had, but there are some other crude devices you get ideas for how to make using the scrap. One, you can make a leg clamp, basically a bear trap to slow people down with.
Cool.
Another, you can make little climbing claws that slide over your hands and let you climb up that cliff wall without having to make an athletics check. Another one, you can make a seesaw that can help propel other players across the arena. And then obviously there is the crowbar. If you have any other ideas with a natural 20, if they're not unreasonable, you could probably make those too.
Can I make a grappling hook?
Yes, absolutely you can make a grappling hook.
I want to make a grappling hook.
Grappling hook!
You take about 50 feet of rope and a hook, and you make a grappling hook, and I'm assuming you also want to make that crowbar?
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah! World's
Hell
fastest
yeah!
inventive bird!
Yeah! Faster than the speed of love. I don't know where that came from.
I don't either. Corellian!
How far did the Gout of Flame reach?
Around 30 feet.
Damn.
Oh, excellent.
Burn him.
In that case, Corellian will duck out of the way of the range of the fire, and then maneuver the dragon mouth and get that kobold with the gout of flame.
Cool. Alright, let me double check to see if he made that saving throw. And he did! That is a full duck out of the way.
In that case, I'm gonna look at Trevlon, and I'll be right back.
Oh dear.
And I am going to Misty Step my way right next to that fucking kobold.
Boom.
Nice try, buddy. Drop it.
Nothing
Okay.
personnel, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid. He does not, in fact, drop it.
Okay, and that would be my action, my bonus action, and I presume my movement as well, because I moves for the,
Cool.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Alright, Trevlon.
Right. Okay, first of all, is there an egg in front of where could I from watching Corellian maneuver the device, would I be able to use it in a similar fashion?
Yes.
As in, would I be able to operate it? Excellent. Trevlon firstly looks to Corellian and says, "Need help?"
Should be fine.
Trevlon gives a thumbs up and works to operate the device to heat up one of the eggs.
Great. You maneuver the head towards a second egg, fire it off, boom! Another gout of flame cracks open. There is a second identical figurine. Kobold design with a angular, blocky shape at the bottom half.
Do I have to dodge any flames myself, or are we good
I'm
in that way?
assuming you're aiming it at an egg that doesn't have you directly between it.
Yes, I'd say that's about right.
Great. So, awesome. You have broken that open. Anything else you want to do?
Would I be able to cast Vicious Mockery, or would that be too much of a good thing, so to speak?
Too much of a good thing. Activating the statues in action.
Gotcha. If that's the case, Trevlon will, Trevlon would like to... I guess I can't really do anything else apart from move, can I?
I guess not.
Sure, that'll be my turn then.
Cool. All right. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Boom! Another rock goes sailing out, and it hits the troll.
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't like where this is going.
You get the feeling that these kobolds in the audience are just happy to have something to shoot.
Ah. Okay.
All right. Let's see here if the kobolds can make it. That one can't. That one does. One of the kobolds clambers onto the cliff face, and you hear dunk, dunk, dunk as he rushes over to the other side, hurls a rope over the side towards his buddy with the egg, who's going to turn away from Corellian, taking an attack of opportunity.
Excellent. I will do.
Okay, I don't think even with your strength score that's enough to hit him.
No, that would be a 14, so.
Yeah, nope, that is not enough. You take a swipe at him, but he is heedless, dashes over to the rope, grabs onto it, and starts climbing. And that icon is down here somewhere. Whee! Anyway, after I find that, his buddy is going to look around, looks behind him, sees a troll, his eyes widen, and he gets the fuck out of there.
Yeet.
Yeet. And any other kobolds? This one is currently fighting Thavagath. And he has one more javelin and is going to try and stab Thav with it.
Dick.
That is a miss. Thavagath is prepared for javelin combat now. the one that is by Momo, I think, did not move yet, so he's also going to dig through the pile of scrap and start building something.
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
Only if he moves away from you, which he did not.
Damn. Can't blame me for trying.
Thavagath.
Okay, I've got a question. Would trying to convince that troll to go for the... Firstly, do the kobolds seem to have some sort of uniform?
Yeah, these kobolds are dressed in leather armor with, like, streaks of blue paint across them. They can very obviously tell these kobolds are on the same side.
Okay. I would like to know if Thavagath could use an attack action to hit the shit out of the kobold near him, and try to convince the troll to hit the blue kobolds.
Yeah, sure. Make an attack, and then make a persuasion roll.
I don't know if this is going to go particularly well, because Thav's persuasion isn't the best, but hey-ho. Here we go. Primal Savagery. Yeah! I'm angry.
Oh, that's a hit!
Oh,
Nice.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Finally having enough of this dude, you claw out at him, empowered by druidic magic, and acid just burns holes through the kobold's chest until he falls over in chunks. He is super dead.
Fabulous. Then...
Is it possible for me to help on that persuasion roll?
You don't know Giant, my dude, I don't
You,
think.
you do not know Giant, and you do not have abilities that will let you help from a distance.
God damn it.
Um,
Trying to be useful.
Thav looks to the troll and says, "Ayo, my big friend, these blue kobolds, they put you here. We fight together, yes?"
The troll looks up upon hearing someone speak in Giant, looks over at Thavagath, sees that he has mightily fought, something, and killed it, and is like, "Finally, worthy opponent, fight me!"
Oh no.
No. This is not cash money.
You know what? Better he gets his attention than freaking than Mal's or Momo's. Oh god.
Alright,
I
Malavan!
mean, fair. That said, does Mal notice the downed kobold?
He can if you look around. I'd say the pile of crates is knocked over enough that you can see the kobold is no longer fighting Thav.
I'm gonna take advantage of this because I really need. Alright, I'm gonna disengage.
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh, wait. I'm not. No, wait, I can reach him 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab his javelin. I finally have a useful weapon.
Yay.
I was
Yay!
gonna say I was wanting to throw that to you, but too many actions in the one turn.
And can I use it? You know what? Actually, yes. I am going to use a bonus action to do something I probably should have done several sessions ago, and I'm going to use my second wind.
Excellent.
So, let's see, 1d10 plus 2. Let's see. 1d10 plus 2. Come on.
Hey, that's pretty nice.
Hey!
You take in
Nice.
a deep breath and focus, getting your focus and basically the wind back in your sails after being electrocuted by a flying angry butterfly. Now
There we
re-prepared,
go.
you turn to see it's flying back towards you.
Of course.
That is a hit. Da-da-da-da-da. You take a whopping 2 bludgeoning damage as it whacks you with its proboscis, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go again.
Don't fail. Believe in you.
I
Don't
just
do it.
Constitution. Nothing is showing up. Hey!
Hey!
Yay!
Yeah. You know what? For a natural 20 countering the natural 1 that spawned this thing, I'm going to say in your focus you turn around and just smack it out of the air.
Yeet.
Where'd that come from?
Alright. So the other butterflies are going to attack the troll. That's a hit on the troll. And That is a miss on the troll. Troll's Constitution saving throw. Oh my god! They electrocuted the troll!
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, the troll looks really shocked by a butterfly landing on his shoulders. That looks like it took a fair bit out of him.
Excellent.
And then this one, because it can reach Momo, is going to fly to Momo and attack. That's a hit. 2 bludgeoning damage. Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
You hold yourself together enough to not get electrified. The others cannot quite reach anyone. But they're there.
Yeah, fuck you. Butterfly bitch.
Alright. So the troll is going to turn and, ignoring the butterflies that just did a lot of damage to him, lumber towards Savagath, taking attacks of opportunity. That's a miss from one butterfly. That's a miss from another butterfly. That's a hit from one butterfly.
Yes!
And he gets electrocuted again.
Yes!
Yes.
Nice.
So, these butterflies roll 3d6 for electric damage. You want to know what the rolls of all those d6s were?
What?
Was it 6?
1, 1, 1.
Nice!
Oh my god. That's incredible.
And a natural 20 from the other butterflies attack.
What the hell?
But natural 20 for the troll's electric saving throw. As it lumbers up to Thavagath and is gonna start fucking whapping at him.
Oh,
Alright,
hopefully nothing
so
big.
first it tries to whack with its big, meaty claws, and that's a miss.
Nice.
Its other big, meaty claw also misses. Then it leans
Nice.
in for a bite, and that is a hit.
Ah, man.
Thav, you take 5 piercing damage.
Ow.
It's not as bad as I thought.
This hurts the man.
Yeah. Speaking of the men, hello the men.
Have. Sorry.
Cool. Momo, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use my newfound crowbar and I'm going to whack this man upside the head.
Cool.
This man.
Roll 20. Roll a d20.
D20, yes.
Okay.
That is a hit. Do you want to stun him or do you want to damage him?
What do you guys think?
I mean, you know the code, but it's up to you.
I guess I'll damage him.
Cool. 1d4, please.
Okay.
You kind of whack him in the chest as the kobold pulls out what looks like a seesaw board.
Oh. I see.
Cool. Corellian.
Trev, you should grab that statue. I'm about to do something really dumb.
Alright.
Okay, the dumb thing that Krellin is going to do is... First off, they're going to get over here. They're going to use their bonus action to Misty Step here.
Cool.
And then they're going to... go ahead.
As you teleport onto the ledge, you find yourself on a small plateau, behind which is a shallow cave, and then in that cave there are a bunch of torches that flare to life, revealing a 10-foot-tall painted wooden dragon. It's got outstretched leather wings and 5 heads and totally dominates the space. The central head is painted a deep blue and is carved with exquisite detail. Ofnit sees you reach the top and recites, Kurtulmak finds his mother. She whispers to him. She is angry that he does not kill all enemies. She says she can help him end it all, bring darkness so that she can rule. That is his only escape. And you take a look at the statue, and then take a look at the one kobold roping up his buddy, and the other struggling to climb up onto the plateau.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shove the guy helping his buddy up off.
All right.
Hopefully to kill him.
Make an athletics check. That is enough to disrupt him and stop the climb, but it is not enough to shove him off.
Totally fair, and that's my turn then.
Cool. All right. Treblon.
Okay, I suppose sugar. They only seem to have one on them in terms of the idols. I think Trev would like to grab the one that he's just released, and head behind the empty pile of crates over here.
All right.
In mind. And then he would like to cast Vicious Mockery on. Let me think. This kobold here, he would like to cast it on. The one that is roped up.
Cool.
And this is what happens. Woo!
All right. He does not make the save. What do you say?
You fucking suck, dude. That's what I say.
All right.
Just despondent hate.
And as you say this, chick, 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 boom! A rock goes flying out of the rock cannon and hits you directly in the head. 5 bludgeoning damage.
There is no rest for a Trevlon. Oh god.
Whoop. All right. So, the kobold with the idol turns around on the rope. His buddy tries to pull him up like, dude, what are you doing? So the kobold on the rope pulls out a javelin and is going to throw it at disadvantage at Trevlon.
Ooh.
That's still a hit, unfortunately.
Oh, ow.
5 piercing damage. The kobold sighs, yanks his buddy up with all his might, turns and sees, oh, hi, there's Corellian.
Oh, hi, Corellian.
And the third kobold clambers onto the platform finally and sees, oh, hi, there's Corellian.
Oh, hi, Corellian.
All right. So, the kobold that is directly by Momo is going to turn around and, you know that gag in movies where someone's carrying a big old beam, turns around and whacks someone in the head? Yeah. That's basically his attack action. That is a hit for 2 bludgeoning damage as he dunks Momo in the face and runs off towards right about here, taking an attack of opportunity.
Do it, Momo. Get him good.
Oh shit, Momo's BRB'd.
I am back. I'm back right now.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's not BRB.
Welcome back. You get an attack of opportunity against this guy.
Which one?
The one
This
who
one?
just ran away, yes.
Okay, I want to try and smack him again on the head with the crowbar.
Cool.
D20 again?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Dang it!
You reach out and whiff as the kobold runs over towards this end of the arena, sets down his seesaw, and gestures to his buddy, who is going to run over, leap onto the seesaw, and propel the kobold, not that far through the air. 6 feet into the air as he lands on the side of the 30-foot cliff and grabs on.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a really cheeky question. Would I be able to take an attack of opportunity from him being launched into the air and then attempt to throw my grappling hook at him?
No.
Dang it.
You already took your
Maybe.
reaction.
Fair enough.
Thavagath.
Oh no.
How beat up does this giant look exactly?
Make a nature check.
The nature check, Thav. Believe in your ability to look at something and go, yes, I see. Nature, Lang.
Okay.
Could be
So-
worse.
You know that trolls have the power to regenerate from wounds. However, given that it's constantly under attack by a bunch of shockwing butterflies, the regeneration is not working for this. So you're dealing with a much less dangerous troll than you would otherwise. And It looks fairly bloodied.
Thavagath looks at the troll and clenches his fist and decides to try and kick this thing's ass.
Great.
And does so like this, which is not much.
For once, Thavagath is on the receiving end of someone putting a hand on his forehead and holding him back at arm's reach.
Oh my god.
That is most unfortunate. Malifane!
Alright, Momo noticed, Malifane noticed, hello. Malifane noticed the kobold getting away from Momo, and he is going to dash after it. And try and attack it with the javelin.
Okay.
Alrighty. I actually have a weapon this time. Hello.
Yay!
Oh, come on.
You poke at the kobold as it clambers up the wall, but it gets just above your reach as you pierce the javelin into the side of the rock cliff face.
Doing this shit. I'm going to use action surge.
Cool.
Come on. That's better.
And you miss again.
For fuck's sake. Okay. I guess I don't really have anything. I don't really know what else to do with this, so I guess I see. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm noticing the mobs. Are they just targeting the troll, or are they looking toward any other targets?
They're attacking anything.
I'm going to provide some assistance to Momo. So here, have some.
Didn't you dash over here?
Does that not count as a regular action?
Well, helping counts as a bonus action, and you took one to dash.
Take a bonus action on each of your turns. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all I can do then.
Cool. Alright. The butterflies. One is going to fly for Momo and attack.
I did what I could.
That
You did
is
your best.
a hit.
Ugh.
4 bludgeoning damage. Constitution saving throw, please.
Aw, man.
You get electrocuted. Oh no.
Oh.
10 lightning damage. Another butterfly is going to fly up towards one of the kobolds and attack him. That's a miss. Gonna fly up towards the kobold that Malifane just went for and attack him. That's a hit.
Nice.
Cool. And the kobold's constitution saving throw is a natural 1. So the kobold lands on the rock wall and is like, don't worry guys, I'm climbing up to get... And he experiences total system shock and falls to the ground.
Oh no!
Short-circuited, oh my god.
Alright. Butterfly is going to fly and attack the troll. Miss. Butterfly is going to attack the troll. That's a hit. For that much bludgeoning. And he made the electric saving throw. But then one's going to go for Thavagath.
Oh no.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage. Thavagath, make a constitution saving throw.
1 second. Thavagath, please don't. He
didn't. Thavagath, please doesn't. However, he's still got the troll that's whacking away.
Yeah.
That's a hit from one of the troll's big meaty claws. 14 slashing damage.
Oh, it's hard.
Sorry. You're raging. 7 slashing damage.
Okay, we're good.
That's a miss with the other big meaty claw. And
bites.
that is a miss with its bite. Cool. Momo.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over to this guy.
Attack of opportunity from the butterfly is a hit.
Ah, damn it. Oh, dang it.
2
Minus 4.
2 bludgeoning
Oh, 2,
damage.
cool.
Constitution saving throw. You're good.
Yes! Okay, so I'm going to cast Toll the Dead if I can on this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Excellente!
All right. He is not wise enough to avoid the bong, but he wasn't injured, so he only takes the 8 damage rather than the 17.
Ah, man. Oh, well, it's better than nothing.
Cool. All right. Corellian, you're up on the ledge with the dragon statue and a bunch of kobolds.
Right. I feel like I have better odds trying to just... Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna do my best to try and shove one off the ledge again.
Cool. Athletics check. That is enough to shove off the kobold that was pulled up by rope, and I'm going to roll to see if he drops the statue, too. He does! He drops it at your feet as he falls off, and he's going to take 30 feet worth of fallen damage.
Fallen Empire damage. Wait, no, I take it back, I take it back!
4 pun damage. But since he was the one that did fall, he also takes the 4 pun damage. He is deceased!
Yay!
I will uncanny dodge. Can I uncanny dodge pun damage?
No.
No.
Yeah. And as the crowd sees you making a terrible pun, chick, boom! A rock flies into Malifane for a whopping 1 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, I'm sorry.
That's the stuff.
As my bonus action, I want to utter a vow of enmity against the Eastern Kobold.
Cool. All right. Chevlon.
Okay. Right. Trevlon would like to firstly heal Momo with Healing Word because oh shit, oh god. Healing Word level 2. Bada bing, and may I say, bada boom. Fantastic. And
Nice.
Trevlon, let's see, how far can Trevlon move? Not far enough.
25.
I guess he'll. I guess
Unless
he's
you
going
dash. Yeah.
Yeah, and I could dash, couldn't I? You know what? I think Trevlon's going to dash, and he's going to get behind this guy over here, because since I can't really do anything with attacks.
All
Just
right.
gonna stand behind the kobold and get ready to pull him down.
You get to where the rope was dropped and run over that away. If you're dashing, you can climb partway up the rope.
You know what? I think Trevlon will.
Cool. All right.
Did
You'll
you
be
say
ab-
you were grabbing the statue that the other one dropped? Sorry.
I didn't actually. I forgot about that statue. Shit.
Yeah, I could say you can go ahead and scoop that up and start climbing the rope.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's what Trevlon's gonna do.
Cool. All right. The kobold is going to see Trevlon climbing the rope, lean down, grab it, pull it up, and is going to make a sleight of hand check to try and rip it from his hands. That's a failure, I think.
Hey.
Yeah, it would be at disadvantage because it's in your hands, so that's definitely a failure.
Nice.
Yeah, it then drops the rope, so whoop, you're back down where you started, Trevlon. And
Perfect.
the other kobold is going to run over towards the painted dragon statue, the one with the 5 heads and stuff, and start examining it. Meanwhile, the kobold that is by Momo is going to jump on the other end of the seesaw. Momo, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, frick my frag. Okay.
You got this.
You step off to the side and only get whacked a little bit in the face by the seesaw rather than flung through the air unwillingly. 3 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Oh, oof.
Yeah, you also healed
you
10 earlier, so you would be
Ah,
at 12
sweet.
now.
Sweet.
since a third of these kobolds are dead, that is their turn. Thabagath. Thabagath.
Thinking, and I think trap for third. Well, I think I'm just debating whether or not I think the troll's the bigger threat. Actually, I would be at disadvantage if I were to try and convince the troll now, wouldn't I? That these fucking moths are the issue.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Let me think.
Also, as one of our 3 primary healers, no.
Oh, I forgot that Thav has an extra attack.
Yeah, he has a javelin now too that he could use.
Yeah, perfect. I think you know what? He'll do that. I think he's going to try and whack this this moth over here with the javelin.
Cool.
Just sort of swat it. What would that be for a roll with D20?
D20 plus your strength modifier.
Doesn't he have? Doesn't he have a javelin on the character sheet?
Well,
not at the moment.
I turned off all weapons and armor, so they'll be turned back on later. But it's just going to be D20 plus strength plus 3.
Strength plus 3, so that's D20 plus 5 plus... So plus 8, I guess.
Yep.
Jesus, this is going to hurt.
It absolutely is.
And what will the damage be?
I believe 1d6 plus 5 plus your rage.
Rage
Which,
is...
actually don't bother rolling damage. These things have like 0 hit points, and you just immediately pierce the moth attacking you with a javelin, and turn to face your next target.
Okay, and now with that thing off of Thab's shoulder, Thab is going to try and go ham on him.
Cool.
As per usual. Hua-cha.
You cannot use Primal Savagery as part of the multi-attack.
Didn't know that. I guess he'll just use the javelin again.
Yep.
So 20 plus 8.
That's the hit.
And then... Oh god, trying to balance out all of the zealot things. So D...
D6 plus 5
plus
plus
5,
the radiant rage damage.
Yeah, D6 plus 3.
Cool.
So that's a hearty 13, baby.
That is a most impressive 13 as you jab it directly into the troll's chest. And it's like, I was wondering when you would try and hit me, or rather stop trying to hit me and hit me. I am good at words. I am mighty troll.
Ike's, you know what? Wordsmithing training. You are beautiful. I love you. I'll now kill you, though.
Malifane.
Right. So, remind me what this one is doing right here.
It tried to steal the statue, but failed, so it just dropped the rope and left Trevlon hanging. It's at the top of the ledge.
So, okay, he's at the top of the ledge. Let's fix that. So I'm going to, from here, I'm just going to... Ooh, actually, do I want to let go of the one weapon that I have?
I'm gonna smack you.
Please.
I have a good feeling. Not a great feeling, a good feeling.
Go with your gut, buddy.
I'm going to toss the javelin and try to strike him down with it. Or at the very least, just hit him with it.
Okay.
Come on.
Do it.
That's a hit!
Hey!
Hey!
And sneak attack damage. Let's do this. Yeet.
Not bad.
Could be
Not
worse.
bad. Could be a lot worse. You hurl your javelin and it strikes the kobold directly in the shoulder. It's more the surprise that gets it than the actual blow, but it is still standing, though it looks very, very, very hurt.
Can I use the remainder of my movement to pick it back up, the javelin?
No, it's in the thing's shoulder.
You know what? That's okay.
You tossed it high up into the air and hit something. I don't know what you expected the javelin to do.
You know what? That's okay. I'm gonna provide tactics to Momo because he is the injured. So,
Thank
Cool.
you.
take my love.
All right. Bzzz. More freaking lightning
Did it
butterflies!
just move past me?
No, it only has to move away from you, out of the 5 square. If it moved
see.
1 square farther, it would take an attack of opportunity, but it doesn't. Cool. That's a miss on Malifane. Against Corellian? Oh god, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, so 6 bludgeoning damage, make a constitution saving throw.
You can make it.
15.
You made it!
Yay!
Great. Alright. Buzz 1 goes for Thavagath. Fell off the table.
Oof.
Miss! The other 2 go for the troll. Natural 1. It gets stomped on by the troll.
Yes. But also no.
And then the other one, that's just barely a miss on the troll. Alright. Cool. And then the troll is going to continue doing what it does best and fighting Thavagath.
Smash.
That's a hit.
What it does best.
That's a hit for Thavagath. So that is 6 slashing damage to Thavagath because he's raging. That's a miss for the other claw. And that's a natural 1. Thavagath headbutts the troll away before it can bite him. Okay. Momo.
Okay, so I had a plan. So I'm gonna come over here.
Attack of
And
opportunity
I'm
from that kobold.
Eee!
That's a hit for 5 piercing damage as it strikes you in the side with the javelin. Are you still alive?
I am still alive. So I am going to use my grappling hook and try and wrap the rope around this guy's neck and pull him down.
Oh.
Cool. Make an athletics
That's
check.
fucking morbid. With
Okay.
advantage.
With advantage. Ooh, yes.
Yes.
Okay, athletics, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god! That's a hit! You yank him over the side with a crunch, and he dies on impact with the ground.
Nice. That was
That
morbid, Jojo.
Looney Tuned it.
I'm sorry. I Looney Tuned it.
It's good.
Alright, Corellian.
So my pole counts as a melee weapon, right?
Yes.
Excellent. In that case, I have a certain thing, which is a fighting style, which means I actually get +2 to damage rolls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to this boy, who's also... I get advantage on him with my attacks.
And you also get an attack of opportunity from the butterfly.
Fuck it.
It missed anyway.
Cool.
Barely.
So yeah, I'm gonna do the D20 thing.
Cool.
Whoa.
So a 15 and a 19.
Both of those will hit him.
Cool. So that would be
D4 base damage plus your strength plus the +2.
so +5.
Cool. Alright, so that's 1
So
attack.
yeah. 15.
15.
Oh, did only 1 hit?
Oh, no. So, 15 total, you say?
Yeah, if only one of them hit, then it does 15 total damage, because
Oh.
that's +5 on both.
Cool. Alright. Yeah. 15 hits. He's still standing, but he looks very beat to hell because you whacked him upside the head with a pole like, a whole lot.
Okay.
Javelin is in BR.
Sorry. So Pulse charged it. There's a kettle bath boiling in the background. Don't be alarmed. Right. I'd like to continue climbing first of all.
Cool.
To get onto the first ledge. Would that be possible?
You get up onto the ledge. As
Would I be able to see this other guy, by the way?
Yes, you are within sight of that guy.
Excellent. Right. Let me think. I think Trevor, once getting onto the platform, would like to cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
At this guy.
I love this.
What do you say to him?
You know, I've had life experiences which are pretty good, but the experience of dealing with you has given me several venereal diseases. It's very good of you. Thank you.
Your words are so hurtful that he immediately has a heart attack and dies.
Trevlon does this to so many fucking people.
Yeah, but every time you kill someone with it, it's like a terrible insult. That was actually pretty good.
Trevlon's
learning.
You've broken the streak.
If you have diseases, I can take care of those.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I suppose Trevlon would like. I don't think I could. I couldn't do anything to try and shoo away the moth, could I?
No.
Also,
I guess.
Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the
I'm trying to
bits.
think. Oh yeah, thank you for the bits. Trying to think. Because apart from, does Trevlon have any movement?
You can get next to Corellian.
Right. Yeah. Trevlon would like to do that and pass him one of the statues that he's collected.
Cool. You do so, and you also get a full view of the 10-foot painted dragon statue with the 5 heads on them.
5 heads.
Yeah. It's blue is what represents it because the blue head is the center one and the most exquisitely detailed, but it's got 5 heads from left to right: green, white, blue, black, red.
Can Trevlon roll history to figure out what this represents?
Yes.
Come on, little man. Give it some sugar.
This is fairly obviously a representation of Tiamat, the mother of chromatic
boy.
dragons. But
Yeah.
usually the red head is the central one. And now that the two of you aren't fighting kobolds and can look better at the statue, attached to the statue's chest is a small wooden console. On its left side is a rough drawing of a kobold next to a small angular hole, and on the right side is a drawing of a human-like figure next to another identical hole. You can ponder what that means, while the last of the kobolds is again going to try and fling Momo through the air with a seesaw. Make a dexterity saving throw. That's enough to step out of the way again, Momo.
Are you stupid? I can literally see you try and get onto the board.
No, you can't.
I'm invisible.
I
Wait,
am.
did that? Never mind.
No, it didn't. Abagath.
Abagath is still trying to kick this thing's ass.
Cool.
Basically. Pardon my dying. Here we go. Abagath, give it your best shot, honey. Wow.
That's a miss with the primal
Yeah,
savagery.
He's too soft.
He's gotta get his strength back. He's gotta get a moment of inspiration.
Says the bard.
All right.
Fuck, I forgot I had that.
Malafane.
Like I was saying, these guys still have their weapons, even though right?
Yes.
Do they all have javelins or?
All of them were equipped with javelins, 3 each.
Right. I'm going to just take that. Yeet.
Cool.
I was going to attack the kobold, but I didn't. He kind of ran off in the other direction, so now I don't know what to do. I guess I could just attack these little buggers.
Yeah, attack the moth before it murders you.
Yeah. I've had bad experiences with these. Alright. YOLO.
That's a hit.
I really wish Momo hadn't moved out of the way, because I would have gotten sneak attack. But oh well, whatever. I can still do damage. Turn off sneak attack though. And
That's still enough to pierce the moth and straight up kill it.
I see. Okay then. None of the one of them is still in range of Momo. Yeah, Momo, take another tactics. Please, don't die.
Yeet! Thanks, man.
Cool. Alright. So, a moth is going to fly up to Corellian and attack. That is a hit. For bludgeoning damage, Constitution saving throw, please.
10.
That's not enough.
Fuck.
Electricity courses through your body. 12 lightning damage. And the other two are going to attack the troll. That's a hit to the troll. That is a pitiful amount of bludgeoning damage to the troll. And that is the troll failing his lightning saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. So that's one hit to the troll. And the other attack also hits the troll. Also does damage, but the troll succeeds on that particular lightning saving throw. Now, the troll is getting a little tired of this shit, and it's going to try and whack the lightning bugs.
Yeah,
That is a hit.
do it.
Whump! There goes one lightning bug. That is also a hit. Chomp! It just straight up eats the other one.
Oh.
And then it turns to Thavagath. That's a hit. For 6 slashing damage, counting the rage that he is resisting with.
Cool, thank you. Thanks for the math.
Man.
Momo.
Yeah. So, I want to grapple this guy. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm going to grapple him. And I'm
Athletics
gonna
check.
do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to the other one. Try and wrap it around his neck and see if I can't break it.
Athletics with advantage.
With advantage, I
You
don't
don't even
need it.
Okay, cool. That's a hit. You wrap the grappling hook around him and pull him to the ground. He does not take falling damage because he was already standing on the ground, but he is prone.
Sweet. So I wrapped it around his neck and then I pulled. Does that do any damage, or did it wrap
No.
around his body? Okay.
Wrapped around
Is there any-
his body.
Is there anything else I can do? Was that my action?
That was your action.
Okay.
Nice.
That'll be my turn.
Cool. Corellian.
Cool. I am going to take the javelin off this dead kobold and stab a butterfly with it.
All right.
I get advantage Reno because Trevlon's right there, so
Yep.
18,
That's
21. Cool, so that's 1d6 plus things.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 plus 3, that's 3. And
Yeah,
then
you kill
6.
It's
Cool.
fucking dead.
And then with my second attack, I'm gonna chuck the fucking javelin into the troll's back.
All right. That's
As
going to
a-
be normal because it's at long range, but you're canceled out because there's a buddy of yours by it.
Totally fair. Did my best.
Cool. That's still enough to hit him, I think.
wait.
Because I'm counting
Yeah, 15.
strength. Yeah, that's it. That hits him.
Nice.
Cool, so that would be 6 plus 5, so 10.
10. Great. The troll's looking really bad off. Anything else you want to do?
I am going to... I'm not going to chance anything with the statue on this turn.
Cool.
Basically. Yeah, I
Did
think
you want to use a divine smite or?
I can't smite. It has to be a melee weapon attack.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Then Trevlon.
Trevlon. It's fucking dead.
I can't believe
The kettle calls for him.
It whistles in the distance.
It didn't. So how about that sports ball?
Actually, that's relevant now because we, U.S. Women's soccer team won
Yeah.
the World Cup.
How about that sports ball?
Yeah.
USA! USA!
USA! USA!
That's right, all the Brits are either leaving or gone, so we can have our USA time in peace.
Yeah!
Baseball, apple pie.
Hot dog!
More like fuck USA.
Why don't you spill that tea in the harbor? Dab.
Dab, 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 it's lit, fam!
Never talk
Whipping-
ever again.
Okay.
Whipping Nene on the haters.
I'm not friends with them.
I don't know who this man is.
We just play Dungeons and Dragons together. What's this
I've
thing you
never
call
seen them before in my
friendship?
life. I will be back in like 20 seconds.
Cool.
It's like the gang's all here.
To fill time, would I be able to do some extra, like, actual looking at the fucking dragon statue, I suppose?
Yeah, make an investigation check. Oh, nice. It looks like there are several items that have been stuck around the dragon statue. Firstly, in the mouths of the dragons, there appear to be, like, a couple different things. In the blue dragon's mouth, there is what you recognize as a javelin of lightning. In the white one, there is a staff. You don't recognize the staff in particular. The green and black dragons have, like, black canvas bags in them. And the red dragon has a necklace inside with a couple of beads on the necklace. Just 2 red glowing beads in them. And also, in and around the dragon statue, there looks to be some sort of track embedded in the ground, fairly well hidden, between the dragon statue and the edge of this little plateau atop the cliff. The left foreleg of this dragon looks like it can be detached to reveal something. The red dragon head also has, like, 2 vials hidden in what look to be hollow teeth that smell like lemons. The black dragon head has a tongue that looks to be made of glass and pointed like a dagger. And the green dragon head's bag looks full to bursting. That is all the stuff that is in this dragon statue. Congratulations on your natural 20 to discover all of that as we fill time and wait for Trevlon.
I'd like to thank the Academy, but mostly the DM.
I'm your biggest fan. What is the
Just,
secret to your
finish typing that
success?
up.
Cool.
I'm just gonna wonder if this is a coincidence or not.
I'm gonna actually paste that in chat so that everyone can benefit from my typing skill.
Yay.
Yee.
Bless the mighty Atlas and his writing skills.
So, everyone want to hear a joke? I got one for you. My life. This did not. Are you here yet? Are you here yet, Walrus? No.
Chunk! Rock cannon flies at you, and it does fun damage instead. 6 bludgeoning damage!
Wow, how much?
6.
Okay, thank you.
Kobolds hate self-depreciation!
Self-deprecation.
Fuck you! Kobolds also hate you correcting their grammar! Chunk, another rock hits you!
I'm not taking that second one.
Fair enough.
Listen, Malifane, you peaked when you guided the fucking sled onto the top platform. There's nothing more you can do for this crowd.
Meanwhile, how about that music, huh?
It certainly is playing.
It's definitely music.
This is great.
It's very epic music over Chevlon just T-posing and loading the next thing he's going to do.
I'm back. What am I doing?
You had bad internet connection.
Excellent.
Quick, look in chat to see what the dragon is all about. 'Cause
Yeah, along with all that stuff in the Discord chat with the dragon, I will remind you, there is some sort of small wooden console attached to the statue's chest. On the left side, next to a small angular hole, is a rough drawing of a kobold. On the right side is a drawing of a human-like figure next to another identical hole.
I guess then Trev looks to Corellian and says, what side we put one of the kobold figures in the kobold one? Sound like an idea?
sounds like I don't want the kobolds to win if that's what that statue represents.
Ah, that's... Huh, that's very fair.
That might be why they tried to nick the statue and get the fuck up here as quickly as possible.
Fair. Alright.
There, though.
Okay, okay, so is that left leg within reach for Trev? if I may ask? I would like to try and move that and see if I can detach it.
Cool. You pull it off, and there looks to be 50 feet worth of cable anchored to the inside of the statue.
Huh. Trevor sort of looks at it. Is it free hanging? Can we take it, or is it? You can
pull it out and use it, but it is firmly attached to the inside of the statue.
Okay. Trevon sort of scratches his chin a little bit, semi confused, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, basically you can pull on one end and unravel it, but if you try to pull all of it free, it's like dump, because one end is stuck to the end of the statue and you cannot pry that free.
Okay. I guess he's going to pull some of it out then, and not like all in one. You'll pull some. Yeah.
Alright, you pull out some, and you pull it out. The claw at the end of that statue is firmly attached to the end of the rope that does pull free. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'd say that's my turn. Oh wait, one more thing. Can Trevon see Momo from this distance?
Yes.
Right. Can I actually cast a spell of healing at this distance? That's the real question. Can I do Healing Word? Let's find out. 60 feet. Is he 60 feet away, would you say?
Let's find out.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Healing Word at level 2 for Momo.
Alright.
Thanks, my dude.
So you heal a total of 11 hit points. The kobold that Momo hit with the grappling hook is prone, but he's gonna get up, move over here, and throw a javelin at Momo.
Oh, you bitch.
Watch it hit for 11.
That's a hit, and it hits for 5.
Dang it.
Yeah, these particular kobolds will always hit for 5 if they hit.
Interesting.
That's just the way their stat blocks look. I mentioned this because you're about to kill the last one.
I just kind of look at him, disappointed. What are you doing with your life?
Throwing javelins for the great honor of Kurtulmak? Killing you?
Uh-huh.
How does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel, sir?
Alright. Hey, is that a dude still fighting a troll? Nice, you wanna look at that for a couple seconds?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I'm gonna do that.
Speaking of which, I would like to punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
fucking... There's no...
Wait, did you throw your javelin away?
predicament.
I didn't throw a javelin away, but this does a shit ton of damage, is the thing.
Why are you using your javelin? You get rage and radiant damage.
Because I do not play barbarian and I am thick.
All right,
These are your answers.
Malafane.
Oh, well, how much health? Oh, you know what? On a scale of 1 to whatever, what would you say you are feeling in terms of healthiness, Momo?
Not great, but I could still keep going.
I think Malafane is going to look towards, look between Momo and Thav. Well, no, he can't see Thavagat. There's a giant ass in the way.
Fair enough.
He's going to look between Momo and the troll, and he's going to run towards the troll and offer Thavagat some assistance.
Thank you.
Cool.
He is going to attack him with a javelin, and let's pray to whatever's up there that this works. It does not work.
It does not, unfortunately. You stick it in a meaty part that the troll doesn't mind having stabbed.
Take my love again.
Cool. The butterflies are dead. The troll, however, is entirely focused on Thavagat, having not even noticed being stabbed from behind.
Oh.
That is, I think, a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. I think we're gonna use Stolen's Endurance for this one.
Cool.
So
Currently you're sitting at 5 slashing damage, counting the rage.
so that'll be a D12 plus 4 for Constitution. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Shrug
take
it
the
off.
hit like a champ.
Nice.
The other claw, however, does hit you for 6 slashing damage. The bite misses as you just grab its head and shove it away before it chomps down on your big old meaty flesh.
Excellent.
Momo.
Okay. I'm kind of gonna ignore this little cunt, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna throw my grappling hook around the troll's legs. And try and
Athletics
trip
with
him.
disadvantage because it is very large.
Lord. Okay. Come on, baby.
You throw your grappling hook at the troll and it kind of dunks off. Your tiny bird muscles are not enough to trip this gigantic pile of troll.
Dang it. Okay. In that case, I'm going to... Is there anything I can do with a bonus action?
Not that I'm aware of, unfortunately.
Okay, then that'll be my turn.
Cool. Corellian.
Was Momo's throw good enough to actually get the grappling hook into like a pulling position where it could, be effective?
Yes.
Alright.
What are you thinking?
Alright, so Corellian is going to sigh, pass over their statuette to Trevlon, and say, hold on to this, I'm gonna do something really fucking stupid. And then 15 feet of movement to get to 5, 10, 15 to get to here. Then going to use my last Misty Step to get to about there. It's my bonus action, and I'm gonna use my action to fucking try and help Yank.
Alright. Athletics disadvantage.
Could one of us provide advantage to neutralize it? And
No.
Just make it a regular? Okay.
Momo already moved. You don't have a hold on the rope.
That's fair.
unfortunately, the combined might of a very scrawny Aarakocra and a very burly kobold is not enough to knock down a troll.
Alright, and that's, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna stay here. Alright.
Cool. Trevlon.
Trevlon would like to roll investigation to see if he feels that removing any of the items in the dragon's mouths would be either A, impossible, B, relate to him getting his hands bitten off.
Cool.
Yeah.
You figure you can take these out of the dragon's mouths with, like, a little bit of strength, or constitution, or, basically just luck. You don't feel as if they're going to bite, but reaching into a dragon's mouth, especially one that has, like, a glass-looking dagger, might not be the most safe idea.
Trevlon's unsure if he should risk it, because that red one looks like Trevlon thinks might be healing items. Oh god.
What do you think?
I'm gonna flip a coin. I didn't say what heads or tails was. Fuck. Okay. One's heads, two's tails. Let's do this. Yeah. Right. I didn't even say which one I was gonna do it on.
A rock flies out, hits you in the back of the head while you're deciding for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Trevlon decides to just say fuck it and try and grab the red thing.
Cool.
The red
Strength
necklace.
check.
All right. This isn't one of Trev's strong suits. Strength check. Yeah. Yeah, not one of the strong
You
suits.
do not have the might to pry open the red dragon head.
Oh.
Fair. You know what? Better than nothing.
You did your best.
I really did try.
Alright. Once again, the kobold is going to take out a javelin and throw it at Momo. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm going to actually roll for the kobold's damage.
No.
7 piercing damage that strikes you directly in the back, Momo.
4 plus 7 equals 11. Minus 7 equals 4.
Alright. And then Favagath, you're up.
Okay. Is this fucking thing still alive? And
Yes!
Fav is now realizing that trying to hit this thing with druid magic is a fool's errand, and just tries to use the javelin. So that's r/d20 slash r/d20, I should say. Is it plus anything, or is it just slash d20?
Strength plus 3, so plus 8 total.
Plus 8. Thank you.
That's a hit.
Then it's plus d6.
D6 plus 5 plus the radiant
Plus 5.
rage.
So then d6 plus 3.
Alright, finally sick of this troll shit. You take advantage of the fact that you're holding its jaws away from you, and then quickly reach for your javelin and jam it through the troll's skull.
Oh.
It is deceased.
Oh, you think so big now? Fuck you. Alright.
There's one more kobold over there. And he points at the little shit.
Would I be able to move and hit him?
You can move 40 feet,
40 feet.
so that's 8 squares.
I think that might be enough. 1 second. Navigate to... Yeah, that's enough. That's 7 squares.
Or you could
Kill him. Do it.
Alright.
Destroy.
As you step 1 square to the northeast here, you hear a beneath your feet,
Oh no.
and then a chunk as a bear trap slams around your leg.
So I guess where would that be exactly? On the map?
Right there, where I left you before.
You fucking oh no. How
You
much
take-
damage does it do?
You take 3 piercing damage, and you're stuck in place.
Okay. Okay, that leads me to my next question. Can I throw the javelin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thav realizes that this guy has decided to stick him in the ground, and then realizes that a good idea might be to not even need the ground, and he tosses the javelin. Would that be a D10,
same plus
D20
8.
plus
D20 plus 8.
D20 plus 8. Woo!
That's a hit.
And then D6 plus 5. And then that's radiant damage, but anyway, D6 plus 3. Here we go.
All right.
Oh my god.
The kobold laughs as you step into the big old bear trap, and then stops laughing as a javelin impales it straight through.
Nice.
Yikes.
Malifane.
Well, shit. I had this idea, but now everyone's dead, so,
Try and find a way out.
yeah.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, okay. Sure. I guess I'll do that.
You remember Ovnitz's latest proclamation said once a Corellian reached the platform with the Tiamat statue on it. Kurtulmak found his mother. She whispered to him. She was angry he did not kill all his enemies. She said she could help him end it all. Bring darkness so that she can rule. That is his only escape. And now that you're not being attacked by a bunch of butterflies and a troll, you get the feeling doing something with the Tiamat statue is the next step towards getting the hell out of here.
Malifane is going to move over to the wait. Can I check for traps?
Sure, perception check.
Ooh. Can I help with that?
If you want to use your... Actually, no. You're not within range to help because you don't have any ranged help abilities.
Ah.
You do not detect any traps around you.
I'm going to move towards the ledge.
Cool.
Okay. Do I have to climb up this thing? Do I have to make a check, or can I just
You
climb
can
up
use
it?
an athletics check to try and climb faster. Other than that, you'd stop on the first 10 feet or so of the ledge.
I'm not rolling athletics. I'm just gonna, take my time on this.
Cool. Alright. And...
I know my place.
You start climbing up to the top of the ledge.
Okie doke.
Momo.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to where the eggs are. Are there still more left?
Yeah, you pass by... Actually, no, hold on. You have 25 feet of movement, so you'd stop right there. There look to be plenty more eggs, and you pass by Thavagath and a bear trap.
Can I go back and help him?
Zoop! You undo that action, make a strength check.
Yay! Here we go, baby. Oh wait, that was with disadvantage.
That's strength save, but I believe it's the same result. You do not have the muscle to pry open the bear trap.
Sorry, Thav.
Corellian.
I'm gonna sign move over here. Would helping Thabagath out of the bear trap be my entire action? Yes?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna help Momo out.
Cool. Strength check. Yeah, Corellian, you just move Momo off to the side and chunk with one quick pull, you wrench open the bear trap.
Right.
Trevlon. Trevlon.
Did you go back to your kettle?
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
I didn't realize that my mic was muted because I am a clown. Right, let me see. Trevlon shouts down to everybody, first of all, and says, "Have you found a human statue yet?"
No.
I think we should continue looking for that. Now, excuse me while I try and wrestle with this dragon for a little bit more time. And this time, I think he's going to try and see what the hell's in is it the bag? I think it's the bag
Okay.
Trevor's interested. I called him Kevin.
All right.
Good. Yeah. I'm going to go for the green bag.
Cool. Make a strength check.
You can do it, buddy. Use your tiny little hands for power. You did it.
All right. You wrench open the bag and the jaws, and then it bursts open and poisonous gas sprays in your face.
Oh, yeah, that's what
Yikes.
happens. So this is what happens.
You take 4 poison damage. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this is what Trevor's great at. Except he isn't. 1 second.
Dwarves? Or remind me, is it dwarves or halflings that have resistance?
Dwarves.
It's dwarves.
Okay.
All right. You are not poisoned. And as you do so, Trevlon, make an intelligence check.
You got it, Buster Brown. Yeah.
Nice.
Humans don't hatch from eggs. And given that you got 2 identical kobold statues from those 2 eggs, you don't think there's a human statue in there.
Trevlon blinks and looks down to the rest of them and says, "Don't check the eggs for people. They won't come. The human statue's not coming from eggs."
Oh, that's right.
What gave you that idea exactly?
Tipped you off to this.
Oh, thanks everybody. Trevlon comes in with a little bit of titty bit of information for you all, and you treat him like he's a goddamn fool. Well,
Thank you, Trevlon. We'll check the scrap. We very
Thank you.
much appreciate you.
I was gonna do that. I'm just gonna say that.
Cool.
Do you need some assistance up there, or...?
I prefer to be left alone. And Trevlon would like to check the green bag.
The green bag contained poison gas.
I see. I thought that was the dragon's mouth. Fair enough.
Great. Thavagoth.
Thavagoth is going to, I think, go and see if he can search the pile of scrap, I guess.
He can't. He's in a bear trap.
No, I
Got it.
treated
No.
him.
Got released.
Oh, you.
Corellian's just a mouth.
I'm
It's
so
all
sorry.
It's all good. Yeah. What can Thav do to perhaps do this?
All right. Investigation
Would it be-
check.
Investigation for Thav. This is not one of his strong suits, as you can see.
All right. The good news, you make a very thorough search of the scrap pile, and you determine there are no human statues in there. Bad news. Bzzz, there's another giant moth.
Oh no!
Malefin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it from here. I have the high ground, right? Hang on.
Speaking of having the high ground, as you start climbing, you rest your hands on a false stone, and you lose your grip. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Dexter. Okay.
That is just enough to keep holding onto the wall. You're good.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I've had enough of this shit. I'm gonna yeet my javelin over at the thing.
Disadvantage.
You know what? No. You know what? Trevlon said he wanted to be alone. I respect that. I'm gonna leap from... Why can't I... I'm gonna leap off.
Cool.
Leap off.
I believe you might be highlighting some text that's right below you.
Leap off. There we go. Just go up to it and just whack it.
Cool.
I don't want to deal with this anymore. Had enough of insects.
That's a hit. So you kind of poke it a little bit, and it's just so shocked at how ineffective the strength attack is that it keels over and dies.
I just look with this with these shifty eyes look to them, just like, you need help or what?
I'm great at punching things, not so much at finding things. Please help.
Kavagath, I will remind you exactly what I said. You do a very thorough search of the scrap pile, and you find no human statue.
Okay, fair enough. And also
Momo.
says...
I have a really, really morbid thought. What if... Yeah, go ahead.
Do you by any chance have one of those potions of healing that we got out of the chest? Just thought.
I don't.
Why not?
You were the last one to investigate them. I presume you have at least one.
I'm so out of it. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I probably did. I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
I don't see any reason why you wouldn't take them.
Okay, so...
I believe you took the potions of healing.
Okay.
Massive air quotes there.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah. Can I try that?
Yeah, just chug one of those. I believe that's 2d4 plus 4 for healing.
I hate
Okay.
this.
I also hate this. Never stay up until 6 in the fucking morning, kids.
It's not good.
2d4, you said?
2d4 plus 4.
Okay. Sweet!
You pop open one of the potions and chug it, and you feel a little bit better.
Oh. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Great. Where do you want to move if you want to move anywhere?
I want to try and... Can I go over here and search beside the eggs if there's anything?
Sure, make an
Or
investigation
something-
check.
Okay, see if there's anything besides eggs in there that I can find.
Cool.
Investigation.
No, all you find in there is eggs.
Dang it.
Corellian.
Cool. I'm gonna go farther over here to the side of the arena that we haven't looked at yet.
Alright. You see some opened cages that presumably housed a bunch of angry butterflies and a troll.
Great.
Also, pile of crates.
Also pile of crates.
Also pile of crates.
Trevlon.
Would Trevor be able to, from such a high position, be able to see the whole sort of scope of things and see if there's anything that we've not managed to spot that might be important yet?
You look around. You don't really see anything. The most important thing there is the statue with the console on it.
And no human statue to be found in the pile or anywhere else.
That is correct.
Weren't there a bunch of torches up in that alcove?
I was gonna say,
Yes.
I have a thought.
Yeah, the torches are illuminating the statue, indicating it's very important.
We need to
You might want to... Yeah.
We need to knock out the torches.
Yeah, I just realized the riddle, so let's do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Trevlon is going to firstly cast Healing Word on himself at level 2 because he is muy hurt.
Okay, you heal out 9 hit points.
And would he be able to see the statue from here and possibly cast Prestidigitation to
The
snap
statue's
off
right
the
in front of
light?
you!
Okay, cool. Trevlon would like to cast Prestidigitation and start turning off some lights.
You turn off exactly one torch out of the many that are around the statue. And then you hear a cry from the audience. Trevlon, put it in the human hole!
Alright, Trevlon. Trevlon puts the torch beyond the torch in the human. He does the fucking thing, alright?
Alright, there is a click, and when you hear the figurine, two things happen immediately. First, this bright light flares behind you as a large constructed sphere is lowered down from the arena ceiling, north of where Thavagath and Malifane are, and it's hanging about 10 feet off the ground.
You're not Light Horse.
And secondly, the statue's head slowly begin to move and turn towards you, the head swiveling down, the neck slowly retract. The dragon's snout is now inches from you, and the figurine pops back into your hand.
And they're all looking at me.
They're all looking at you. Thavagat, what are you doing?
So the sphere just dropped over there, did it?
Yeah, the sphere is hanging over there, and it is glowing very, very brightly. You look over at it, Thavagat, it looks to be surrounded by a lot of torches. Let me actually look. I think there's something that better describes what this sphere is. It is a brightly lit, hollow-looking sphere hanging over the arena, 10 feet in diameter, framed with metal, and there are large torches attached to the frame of this sphere. And I was mistaken, it's hanging 20 feet above the arena floor, suspended from the ceiling by 3 metal wires.
3 metal wires. Interesting. All the boxes that are in the arena have been tossed down and not usable right now, right?
Not the one that's by Corellian.
Okay. Not the one that's by Corellian. Interesting. Thav, would they... If we piled them up, would we be able to reach up there?
Eventually, yeah.
Thav walks over to Corellian and picks up... Would I be able to pick up 2 crates at once?
There's a bigger pile of crates right there!
I thought it was knocked over because I'm...
You can stack crates back over! You can pick something up after it's fallen down!
Listen, we're having a day.
No, don't excuse me, Jojo. I'm a fuck, and I have to accept this fuck.
He's a fuck for what I am. Thavagat takes the crates and starts piling them up because that's just what he would do in this scenario.
Okay. Malifang!
I don't know what to do right now.
It's best pile the crates with Thav. Pile the crates with Thav, and while you're at it, why
My
don't you make me...
strength modifier is -1, right?
Hey, how about you do it anyway? Because I can't anymore.
You know, we
Just try your best.
stack smaller boxes, or you can pass them to him.
Alright, 2 of you working together can eventually make a stack that leads up towards the sphere. Okay. Momo!
I want to go back over, and I want to climb on the box.
You can dash over there and almost make it.
About here?
Yeah, about there.
Good. I want to climb on the boxes.
You can do that next turn. Corellian.
Cool.
Okay, but consider this. Grappling.
Oh yeah!
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook. You can also do that next turn. Corellian.
Yes.
Revlon, do you need any help up there?
Honest, I'm not entirely, Trevor, was I able to, it would be out of turn for me to roll investigation to see if these things are gonna try and kill me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure. They're looking at me funny.
They're looking at you funny.
Literally, they've kind of turned to me.
Oh, okay. With a dash, would I be able to make it up the side?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and look at the things that are looking at him funny.
Cool.
So you put the... Okay, yeah.
Alright. Trevlon.
Trevlon looks to Corellian and says, do you think putting the kobold statue in there right now would be wise? What's that thing still up there? Or should I just do it now?
Corellian looks at the orb, looks at Trevlon, looks at the dragon, looks at the dragon's face pointing, like, directly at Trevlon, and I'm not really the trap type. I'm sure you've realized by now, but something tells me that it may not be the best idea.
You know what? You make a very fair point. Trevlon slowly turns to, turns around to look at the big orb. And I'm also going to see if I can actually use prestidigitation at this distance, with that far away.
10 feet, no.
10 feet, no.
But you look at the 50 feet of wire with the little claw on the end in your hand.
Oh yeah. Trevlon would like to. I guess pull it maybe. See if that actually is related to that orb in any way.
Make a dexterity check.
Make a dexterity check. Come on, Trevlon. Can't be as bad as Walrus's IRL intelligence checks, which are in the fucking floor. Yeah.
No.
You drop it midway through. It doesn't quite reach all the way to the orb, but someone could try and reach it up and toss it over later. And once they do, it could act as a zip line to get immediately over there.
Ah.
The dragons, though, the statue's going to move and lurch forward along the track. Trevlon, make a strength saving throw.
Jesus.
Excuse me?
Lurch forward. Okay. Dexterity. Yeah.
I said strength saving throw.
I have 2 brain cells, and I'm not using them today.
Wham! The statue slams into you and pushes you to the edge of the alcove. Corellian, you're off to the side, so you just watch as it chunk sends Trevlon sailing forward. The weight of a very intricately carved statue slamming into him for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Not dead.
Woo! Still
Not dead yet.
Babagath! There's a stack of crates, there's a dropped grappling hook.
Okay, I guess I would like to take the grappling hook and hook it. I guess I'm trying to think either if the crates or the orb is the best idea. Would it be logical to throw it? Orb? Yeah, orb. Figured. Tosses it to the orb to see if he can hook it.
Athletics check.
Something you're good, Thavagath. This is something you're good at, so please don't just fail.
Come on, the B.
Athletics? Yeah.
Since Mel has used a grappling hook as before, he will offer advantage.
That's actually enough, so hold on to that advantage. Alright. You hurl the grappling hook up, and it hooks onto the side of the sphere. It's an immediate zip line between alcove and sphere. Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Malifane.
You know what? Better to have a failsafe. I'll just continue stacking these boxes.
Boxes are stacked, you're good. You can move up them.
I guess I'll start climbing the boxes then, because I don't know what the fuck to do right now.
Cool. You climb up on top of the boxes and look at the sphere. The 3 wires that are hanging the sphere up look to have locks securing them on, with little angular holes in them, around the same shape as that Kurtulmak statue.
Does it by any chance have any arcane properties?
Make an Arcana check.
Alright.
You take a very hard look. It does not look to be arcane in any way. However, the wires look to be attached to some kind of pulley system that is holding the exit portcullis closed. So, if this counterweight were to, say, drop to the floor thanks to the wires being severed or unlocked, the exit would open.
The orb needs to be dropped. We need to drop... Okay, I understand. Never mind. Alright.
That's
Cool.
what I thought would need to happen. Okay.
Alright. Is that your turn, or are you going to try and jump onto the sphere?
Fuck it.
Athletics!
I love how that's the affirmative in this scenario. Not
I know!
yes.
Someone
Fuck it.
help me! Someone help me!
How did you get help?
I can't do ranged
know.
help.
I'm going to say you probably stacked it to go closer to the sphere rather than over here, so 5 feet is enough to cling onto the edge.
What edge is the sphere?
Cling onto a torch.
Gotta swing from the chandelier.
I could die and it would be okay.
Okay.
Oh god.
Alright. Because you're hanging onto a sphere covered in torches, you take 2 fire damage.
That's fine.
Alright. Momo.
Okay, what was the name of the statues that we needed?
the Kurtulmak statues, that was the stuff that you used to activate the big old dragon statue.
Okay.
The ones in the eggs.
That's what I thought. So I'm going to need help. I'm going to dash over to as far as I can, about here, is that right? Maybe a little bit further back?
Okay.
Can't you go 50 on a dash?
Yeah, you can go 50.
Okay, so about here. Oh, sweet. Right there. Cool. And I'm going to start setting up the eggs so that I can light them up.
Okay, you do that. Great. Corellian.
Alright. So I'm going to... First off, I'm going to move forward and just take the two statuettes from Treblon, since he has them.
Cool.
And I'm going to gently sort of like... Just get out of the way of the dragon, please. And I'm going to zipline my way to the ball of fire so I can take statuettes to Malifane or put them in locks or whatever. I presume they got
Cool.
got shouted at me to do that.
Yep. Yes. Cool. You zoom on over there. Whoop. Zipline lets you go fast enough to just go there.
Cool. Am I able to unlock?
Yep. You place two of the statues in the locks. Click, click. It's only hanging on by one wire. We'll see if that's enough to hold it up. It's not. All right. So, with the other wire gives way under the weight of the sun. Well, not the sun. It's the sphere representing the sun, and it just drops to the ground. Corellian and Malifane, as you fall with it, you both take 8 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, and when the sphere runs into the floor, it just bursts into pieces, and the torches go out. The arena is dark without the torches, and it hums with excited murmuring. All at once, the 5 heads of the Tiamat statue look into the air, shoot out gouts of flame, of frost, of lightning, poison, acid, and the cavern is momentarily bathed in fiery orange light. Then the heads sag, and the mechanism goes quiet, and the portcullis opens up.
Yes! We did it.
I think we know what happens next, yes?
You run
We all die.
the hell out.
Yes.
Alright. You go off and catch your breath. A crowd of cheering kobolds following you as you leave. And you find yourself in another big old cavern with some kobold audience members looking at you, including Offneats in the little audience box. Along the cavern walls are several large holes, like along the walls but not floor level, so clearly not for kobold use. And you look around at all of those. Offneats stands up, clears his throat. Adventurers! You have beaten our trap makers and proven you are clever, like us. You can get a reward, a trip to our Hall of Champions. But only one may decide that Trapfest is over. I ask her now! He turns towards a large hole in the cavern wall. Oh, great and terrible queen! Has our spectacle pleased you? And as the crowd cheers, there is a loud roar and a crack boom of lightning as the hole lights up and this burst of electricity shoots out of it. The crowd goes silent in awe. Followed by a large blue-scaled dragon head. Except, a closer look, not all of it is scaled. A lot of it is covered in, brass and steel and tin mechanical pieces, with oil dripping from its mouth, and several sharp, swords, daggers, spike-like instruments poking out. The hiss and whir of clockwork follows the head out as it stares down its muzzle at you, slowly grins, and nods. And you behold the visage of the great clockwork dragon, Sindre.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit! This thing is awesome!
That's actually really beautiful. Yay, Uprising.
Yay,
Good
Uprising.
job, Uprising.
Whew.
All right. And as she looks down, she says, I must admit, I thought they were joking when they said an Arakocra lived in Irion. You all are full of surprises. In a harsh, mechanical, grating tone that fills the air.
Momo just like, if you could see his skin, it would be white.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No color whatsoever.
Trevlon would like to possibly roll insight on this thing to see
Okay.
how... I want to know what this thing... Is it got, like, malice in its eye? What is it...
Cool. Yeah, go
I
for
want
it.
to know what it's like. What's its beef?
Well,
First of all, you rolled the Stavagath.
that was that again.
I'm great.
Cool. Sindre is a blue dragon, and basically all of them have some sort of malice towards everything. There is nothing but smug superiority in her eyes as she looks down at the heroes who somehow managed to overcome Trapfest. She smirks and says, out into silence. Unsurprising. Very well. I shall simply let you bask in my radiance.
There is just a spark of anger in Malifane, but he knows this is probably not the best time to be picking a fight, so
Good call.
Good
he
call.
just stays silent.
Now then. Sorry, go ahead.
Corellian, sort of very, very cowed, but sort of looking in between party members, takes a fairly deep bow and says, it is a pleasure and honor to meet you, my queen.
It always is for common folk to meet one so splendiferous as I. And more oil drips from her maw as she says this.
Fear.
Fear is right.
That is all I can say or think at the moment.
Believe it or not, you all are of some interest to me. So I shall let you live for now. But you should know, I have heard whispers of attempts at assassination. Let me assure you, these attempts will not succeed. And if one is to be tried... She turns, and you see one clockwork, glassy eye staring at you. It glows and projects the image of some prison cell somewhere. And in that cell is a huddled over, shivering, very old-looking elf with gray hair and silver robes and glassy white eyes that you recognize immediately, Momo, as Arias Emaclu. I cannot speak for this one's safety.
Momo just... His eyes just white. He looks like he's just been shot. And he just kind of like falls to his knees a little bit.
Malifane's fist is clenching.
Sindre smirks, and the head retreats back into its hole, and the crowd of kobolds cheers wildly. And Alfrenique says, "So, that went great! Who's ready to go to the Hall of Champions?"
I am, Steph says.
Excellent. All right.
Fucking go.
Great. And on that mood whiplash note, that's where we're going to end our session. Fighting dragons, it's fun!
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah, that was a good session.
We will see you next week for more Fallen Empires. In the meantime, this Thursday is Cursed Throne, and Friday is
Please
Tomb
watch
of
this
Annihilation. So please tune in for more Internet Remix streams whenever you can. Bye-bye, everybody!
Bye. Don't stay up until 6. Wear your seatbelt.